Sinking City, a game where you play as a drug-addicted private investigator looking for a way for your nightmares and dreams of your time in the Navy can go away.
Where are we?
We start our journey, as all
We're on
great
a
journeys
boat,
do, of
I would
course,
assume.
in a dream. And then we finally awake. For real this time.
Not gonna be
We've
full.
been brought to this town because apparently there's a cure for the hysteria madness we apparently suffer from. When I step off the boat, I'm greeted by a man in a dapper yellow suit.
Welcome to the proud city of Oakmont.
We discuss my condition. He tells me to go seek someone named Robert Throgmorton. When I inquired on how I may find him, he told me I'll know when I find him.
Throgmorton tends to stand out from the crowd.
Brushing off the vagueness, I ask him, does he know where I stay for the night? He tells me he already has a place for me reserved at the Devil's Reef. Before I depart,
Goodbye.
I ask how do we keep in touch, and his answer has me
How can I get in touch
concerned.
with you later?
Don't worry about that. I'm the kind of man who finds you.
I carry on into the city, which
I'll
has
find
a
you.
fishy scent in the air.
Giant silver. But
After interacting with the local
The hell is that
wildlife,
thing?
I discover a crime scene.
I don't care about your petty excuses. No one leaves the port until my son is found, and that
I presume this
means
is Mr. Throgmorton himself, and I am correct.
Go away.
The name's Charles Reed. I'm a private investigator. Just arrived from Boston. I was told you might be able to help me. I've heard you're the
After
man to speak
introductions
to
are done,
about visions.
He offers me a deal. He'll help me with my
Can I
hysteria
ask you a few
if I help
questions?
find Albert.
My son Albert is missing, and no one in this Innsmouth-ridden city will do a damn thing.
He gives me the details of the case. Apparently Albert washed ashore, speaking gibberish and madness. He swears that's not like Albert at all.
You don't believe him.
Complete malarkey. I know my Albert. I raised him strong and smart, the best of his kind.
He tells me he
Albert's
believes the
disappearance
disappearance of Albert has to do with the Innsmouth.
The biggest fan.
He says that they're just refugees from when their city was burnt down,
They've taken
but he blames them for the skyrocketing crime rates. He says the last he's seen Albert is when they brought him to this house, and they went to go get him. But then something clearly occurred.
Clearly, something suspicious occurred.
And with that last bit of information, I begin my investigation. I begin by interrogating one suspect.
Don't shoot.
I enter the crime scene. I look around. They clearly live in squalor.
Of course.
Heading
They- so let
upstairs,
me start shooting
I
people,
find the
everybody
real
what the
crime
hell?
scene. A man brutally beaten to death.
Recognize the face of the profile.
I begin to hallucinate.
What the hell? The fuck?
I proceed to interrogate suspect number 2. He told me as soon as Albert was brought into the residence, they all started suffering from delirium and madness. He can't even remember. Did he kill his friend? In the search for clues, I stumble upon a pocket watch and an odd knife with weird engravings.
It would take
A
tremendous
dresser
effort to move
that
this
no
thing,
ordinary
let alone
man
tossing it
could knock
like
over.
this.
As I'm examining the pocket watch, I get a vision of Albert.
What the hell?
I have everything I need to crack
When
this
Albert
case wide
Throgmorton
open.
woke up, he was not himself. He attacked the fishermen, and his hysteria spread to them. When he got wounded, he fled.
Still, my job is to find Albert, so I tracked him down, finding bullet casings in the street like breadcrumbs. They led me to this building, and my findings were quite shocking, to say the
Blood is
least.
fresh.
The blood trail led to a door that was locked, so I blasted the lock off. But what I find makes me wish I kept it locked.
Uh-oh. Hey, what the fuck?
After my
fuck
heart
was this
settles,
thing?
this man that is strung up is clearly our boy Albert.
One fatal round.
This was no
before.
accident. This
That's no
was
accident.
intentional.
This was deliberate.
This case is closed. All that's left is to tell Mr. Throgmorton the fate of his son.
Mr. Throgmorton, I'm afraid I have bad news.
No.
Yeah, I found your son in the basement of a nearby warehouse. sorry, but he was murdered. Shot in the head and the body hidden.
It cannot be true. No, no, no. I don't believe it. No.
He tells me my job isn't over,
He and
I need to bring him the man responsible. I investigate the local bar to ask the locals if they know where Lewis is.
I'm looking for a man.
At first it doesn't get me very far, as they don't like newcomers around here.
Throgmorton hired me to
But when I tell them I'm working for Mr. Throgmorton,
I found the
their
note
tone
on your
changes. So I go upstairs to get eyes on our perp. What an eyesight.
Oh my
he
god,
is.
this dude's ugly.
Reed.
Oh!
Must have shot.
After I gain my composure, I press him on the murder of
You
Albert
pursued Albert even after he
Throgmorton.
fled. Why?
He claimed self-defense, that they just brought him into the home and he started going mad, rabid on them.
He was out cold. Then woke in an instant and started screaming, attacking us. After that, can't remember a thing.
I told him that the fatal wound
Might
didn't
start to
indicate
wonder if it was
self-defense.
I don't know
And
what
then I
to
brought
say.
up
I
the
hear there's a
feud
bit of
between
a
the
feud
Throgmortons
between
and
the
the
Innsmouters.
Innsmouters. He
Always
proceeds to give me a
conspiring.
history lesson on the grand families.
Charge.
The Carpenters,
Carpenters
the
who control most of the
Blackwoods,
city's
the
underworld.
Marshes, and of
Blackwoods.
course,
And let me guess, the Throgmortons.
Please,
he
Mr.
begs me
Reed,
not to turn him
don't
into
tell
Mr.
Throgmorton
Throgmorton,
about outside
even
thugs.
throws in a bribe.
Grease your grind.
You think you're
That
the
just
first
pisses
person
me
to
off
ever
more.
bribe.
Please, Mr.
Now, don't try my...
No, now that you know.
With that
Don't turn
confession
him
in
in.
hand,
Try to bribe
I
me.
go to turn him into Mr. Throgmorton and
Seems
the
like you had
police.
a bone.
Oh, that scum would be getting off easy.
Mr. Throgmorton.
With my end of the deal being held, I ask him about my hysteria and my visions. He says he's been doing expedition on geological phenomenon here in Oakmont. He believes it's the source of the hysteria. He tells me, in fact, that's exactly what Albert was doing before his passing. He believes the murder of his son and the discovery in the expedition he was on must be linked.
Mr. Reed,
He hires me to find out what happened on the expedition. He offers to pay me handsomely with bullets. When I question the compensation, he informs me that bullets are more valuable than dollars around Oakmont.
Oakmont returned to bartering. Bullets mean more than beer.
He tells me where I can find him in the Old Groves Manor once my investigation is complete. But I don't feel so well.
Tripping. Damn. How hard that can hit him?
Guess I must have passed out in the streets. Just another bad dream. So I begin my morning routine as usual, hitting the bottle.
Poppy.
No matter how much of this I chug down, the visions always return.
I think that's
find a
causing the
wardrobe,
vision.
And I get fly as a motherfucker.
That's what I'm
I head
talking
downstairs and I see an unsightly face.
Oh my god, these people are. What's wrong with his mouth?
He tells me this is the Devil's Reef and that he doesn't like newcomers. I better keep the noise down, or else. As I was strolling down the street to my investigation, I was having a little fun and my fingers slipped.
Oh shit! Wait a minute! I didn't know. Should I flank him?
As I was heading towards the pier, I noticed the citizens of Oakmont are strange, to
Those
say
guys
the
are
least.
concerned. What the hell's going on here? Hey! Hey! Stop it! What the hell?
After that detour, I discover an infestation zone where the paranormal is all cattywampus.
The dodges on him. The dodges on him. They're shooting shit at me.
With not enough munitions to fight this horde, I just run for my life. That detour brought me to the local library, where I found another interesting character.
Hello. Welcome to Oakmont University Library.
I asked her about the stitches, but she says it was a punishment, an Oakmont tradition for something she wouldn't speak on. After I was done being sidetracked, I decided to look up advertisement for expeditions and seeing where do they go to get hired. They lead me to this building, with the look of it has been ransacked. Another investigation begins. Clearly the door was kicked in, but what surprised me was a hidden wall leading to the basement. As I investigate the basement, something feels
This
off.
helmet's beyond repair.
I hear footsteps. The criminal always returns to the scene of the crime.
Oh, what the fuck? Fucking bastard.
With that taken care of, I proceed upstairs to continue my investigation. I find evidence that confirms a suspicion I had previously.
I knew we were in Britain.
All the
Oh.
artifacts are
Someone
smashed.
smashed it
I
the
think
other
I
way.
know exactly what was going on here.
Several men broke into the expedition headquarters, but they didn't smash, they burned. The archives, even the newspapers.
That's what happened to the findings of the expedition. But what about the crew? Was Albert the only survivor? Looking for answers, I went to the Oakmont Chronicle. Maybe there was still an old ad for the expedition in the paper.
There we go.
The ad read to meet at Pier 3. If there were any crew members still left, I would figure they would be there. As I approached the pier, a man stopped me and told me that there were monsters washing up on shore. He asked me to assist him in exterminating them. I wonder if they have anything to do with the investigation. After dispatching the monsters, I find another murder scene. This investigation begins. The pier is littered in corpses. A massacre, really.
Hey.
In the captain's quarters, I find a disturbing relic.
Then they were jacking off to this shit.
Everyone seems to be having a good time
Many of them were drinking.
until the rum ran out.
For whatever reason, the crew went berserk. Only one man got away.
Who was our one man that got away, and where did he scurry to? The guy who was complaining about monsters told me it was Captain Sanders, and he probably is seeking medical attention at the nearest hospital. I make my way across town to the nearest medical center to investigate further. On my boat ride, I think to myself, this town has its own unique, quaint charm, besides the hideous citizens.
Who the fuck is this dude?
I make it to the hospital,
Patient or
and
visitor?
I meet
Hold on,
Dr.
hold on.
Grant.
Let Dr. Grant guess.
After a little small talk, he tells me I could go through the files to find out which patients are here now, as there are too many for him to recall by name. After some digging, I find someone named Joseph Williams with the same wound that Captain Sanders should have on him. He's on the 3rd floor.
I'm just
He
looking
tries to
for
tell
something.
me that he isn't Captain Sanders. If I tell him to cut the bullshit,
say
he
you-
spills the beans. He says that the expedition cracked something on the ocean floor, and that is what's causing all the hysteria in the
Ocean
town.
floor splits open, and that means hysteria on land. Really?
I ask him to take me
where the
out
last
to where
time took
this
place.
crack in the ocean floor is. He refuses, says it's suicide.
I'm a
I
Navy
ensure him
diver,
I'm a Navy diver. He ensures me all the training in the world could not
Where's the
prepare
logbook
him
from the
for what
Titanic?
is down there. He tells me where I can get a dive suit, and I'm off. In this town, the mysteries get deeper. The people get stranger. If you're looking forward to more, leave a like and subscribe. I've been Distinguished Giraffe, and remember to remain distinguished.